Yeah, I want to be honest with you. His film is okay. His film's good.
What positions?
I think he's a DM.
So you're gonna be able to play on Saturday?
Not this Saturday, but next year.
Okay.
But he's too friendly.
Oh.
I don't like friendly looking linemen. Like I need an ugly ass lineman. I need some ugly guys that just go out there, and this is the only way their parents love them.
What was the guy's name that you trained his son?
Which
I played for the Jags.
Lonnie Marks?
No, you said he.
Oh, Jeremy Parnell?
Yes, yes.
no,
Yeah, no,
Jeremy
that's-
was ugly.
That's
It wasn't even so much
ugly.
that
It was
Jeremy
just
wasn't
intimidating.
ugly, but Jeremy just doesn't care about life.
with the flip flops.
And certainly don't care about
Dingy,
you.
A-top, what I can't say what it's called, but because it's not politically correct, and one basketball shorts. Any millionaire,
Wow.
any millionaire that wears and one basketball shorts
1999.
don't care about you at all.
Hey, and
like,
more
and
than-
ashy too, like real ashy, like because he's dark as the iPhone. It's my iPhone. So like when he got ash, it contrasts and it fades into his skin. So it's not like one little patch. It's like it like starts really really white at the elbow, and then as it goes down and up the arm, it kind of gradually blends into his skin, and you can't stare. Because if you're staring at his elbow or his knee, he's gonna know what you're staring at, and you're like, nothing, just.
Bro, and he wore the same shorts and shirt every time I saw him.
Yeah, I never like it. Just he
Never washed.
comes in.
Bro,
he's like,
by the way, y'all see what Tampa just did? They had 4th and 1 on their own 19, and they went for it.
No way. That's
Yes.
how much they don't think Nick Foles is going to score.
no respect for them. And Tom Brady definitely does not participate in accelerating feet on contact.
Did they get it?
Yeah.
So Brady did his little. He's the best QB sneak guy in the business.
I mean, he got exactly what he needed. It's
Well,
already
you have to go to like punt immediately.
already 10-0, by the way. Second quarter, Tampa's winning.
And this team thought Nick Foles was better than Jameis Winston and Cam Newton. This is why you can't trust people when they say, well, if they were good, somebody would pick them up.
Well, this
GMs make decisions like this all the time. They're stupid.
Well,
this is the same team.
that interception wasn't Nick Foles' fault.
Nick Foles isn't really that interception. I'll give you that.
That was A-Rod.
But he's not really doing a great job quarterbacking right now either.
Huh?
They,
That's
they're,
fair.
they're not moving the ball.
Tom
And he
Brady,
almost threw
Tom
one
Brady looks
interception.
good.
Will Mitch be in this game?
No.
I think that experiment's done. It's gone the way of Taven Bryan.
Well, Taven's still playing.
Well, I'm just saying, but Taven won't be here after next year.
Florida State, by the way, is moved up to 18th in the 247 Sports.
We were 18th after last week.
Well, okay.
So we must not have updated. I hope that's.
And it says y'all got 5 4-stars.
Maybe this guy was a 3-star in 247.
What's his name?
Shelby
Shelby?
Jackson.
No, he's in here. He's a 4-star. Orlando Boone. All right. That's where he goes to school.
That's a good question.
Boone High School. Yeah, he's in here. It's updated.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good though. I'm like that's from where you guys were at. That's not bad. 6 4-stars. That's not bad. At all. That's right. They've been listening to what is it, Mike Mondays?
Motivational Mondays.
Motivational
They haven't
Mondays.
done that They haven't done that in a while because
Good.
they just don't really know what we're trying to accomplish over here.
Well, what I heard really turned Chambry. What I heard, like he wasn't gonna commit, and then he saw the rock breaking thing
Oh yeah.
and was like, I am in.
The rock breaking thing isn't new, for the record. It just
New
took
for Florida State.
it took us a while to break a rock. And we might not break a rock for a while again. But that's just being fiscally responsible. We can take next year, paint the rock over, put a new logo on it.
I told you, I'm willing to pay for the Miami Rock if you can somehow get your hands on that. I got you.
Okay, can I get to my 8 o'clock?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm actually gonna take up for Florida State on this one. My 8 o'clock is Deion Sanders all of a sudden being Mr. I know how to recruit because he took the head coaching job at Jackson State, and now he wants to be I know everything there is to know about coaching college football when he hasn't really even coached high school football. He was on the radio, which one? Paul Feinbaum show. Asked about Florida State. He says it starts out with recruiting. It starts out with the type of kids. Says Florida State's chasing 5 stars and 4 stars, and we're not measuring the heart. It's no way to detect the heart. There's no way to understand that. Instead of looking at the made-up highlight tapes, hey man, let's go look at practice. I want to see a kid practice. Show me the practice tape. Games are the best possible plays he can have. There's no way a guy was great for 3 straight minutes. Show me how he practices, and sometimes we're losing the understanding because we're into rankings. We want to say we have the #1 class in the nation from that year just because we acquired several 5 and 4 stars. Dion, bro, listen. Florida State ain't the only ones that offered these dudes.
You want to hear something wild? Let me tell you something wild. What did Dion do when he first got done?
Went and offered 4 to 5 stars.
Thank you. Nobody wants
You don't think
Jags.
the measured heart.
Just a guy.
So you think, Dion, let me get this straight. So you're going out on the recruiting trail and you're going to go to practices. And that kid who's 5'8", 265, and plays guard at the Wing T school, but has a ton of heart, you're going to offer him? Over the guy next to him who's 6'5", 290 and is 4-star?
Measurables.
Like,
if he
think
has
about
an
it.
arm,
You
like
said
if
you
he
got to
has,
measure the heart.
let's say if he has a big arm at the Wing T school, but that didn't work very well because J.J. Constantino was that.
Well,
at Florida
it
State.
worked for Alabama.
Who's the
Mac
Wing T?
Jones.
Yeah, but Mac threw the ball downfield.
Yeah, still Wing T.
It wasn't just like a true Wing T. Like they had but I understand what you're saying. It was also a 3-star. But here's my problem with Deion. Deion Sanders, here's the thing. Deion Sanders is about one person. That's Deion Sanders. Doesn't mean he's not the greatest cornerback. I don't want to hear that. I'm conceding all those things. But Deion doesn't tell the truth to anybody in the world, including himself. Here's a man who was bald my entire life. He couldn't face the reality. At least be like LeBron. LeBron is struggling to come to grips with what's going on, but he can play it up a little bit. He's got the championship logo cut into his head now. That's what he wanted. He wants the permanent that. But he's fighting. But Deion has literally been bald since I've heard of him or whoever Deion Sanders is. How does a guy all of a sudden get a mini afro that's jet black? That's a guy who's
when
telling
he's got
you
an all gray
right.
beard.
That's the guy that's who you want to say, like, he's going to tell me the truth all of a sudden? He can't even be real with himself. But bigger than that, nobody wants guys that nobody wants. We always joke and say recruiting is like dating. Nobody wants an ugly mate. Like, it's a reason why we did that beautiful people list or whatever. They all are very well traveled. People like that. People recruit that. You have options. Now, what you have to ask yourself is, why are the 4 and the 5 stars bust at my university and not bust at other universities?
Alabama, Clemson.
It's
Ohio
the
State.
culture. And the culture is created by the coach, which is fostered and helped to accelerate by the administration and what they do to help the coach be in the situation. Now, it's impossible to establish a culture in less than 2 years. Now, you can say it stinks and it doesn't look like it's getting better. You fired a guy in 21 games. But that's the reason why the culture is the way it is now. Jimbo allowed it to deteriorate by basically roaming the streets every year, having a hot girl summer at the end of every season. I'm not gonna lie, my buddy Benji Browns did a podcast today and he was talking like that. I was like, that's great. I'm gonna steal that. Instead of putting that in check, you kept letting her go out there and roam these streets. And then you got your broke heart because she finally left you, and she is Jimbo. Then you went and got somebody who really wanted you, but he wasn't, you settled maybe. He was cross-eyed, but he was a good cross-eyed guy. He wasn't going to hurt you, he was going to take care of you, but he couldn't provide. So what you do is you go get the slick talking, slick back hair, sounding preacher that comes in, And now he's trying to make you go to church, but you don't necessarily know if you want to go to church. But you got to give him a chance. You got to give this guy a chance.
Go to church with him.
With him, yeah. His church is weird.
All right.
They don't play
They
music.
yell at you.
Yeah, they don't play music. Yeah, they just sing.
They don't wear
straight
hoodies.
hymns. Yeah, they don't let you. They don't let you wear hoodies and earrings when you go to church. Right? Yeah, I'm just trying to be comfortable.
Always yelling
It's
at you.
cold in here.
Yeah. So, and that's cool. But like Mike, if Mike comes out and just said, it is great to get character guys, but I don't want losers. Like Bobby. I got a former teammate of mine, Tatum, Malcolm Tatum, shot somebody after he got done with college. There was a guy that Travis Johnson was telling me a story.
Well,
when
not the
they were
route you
in,
want to go right.
when they're
Well, wasn't
yeah,
it in self-defense?
his old lady cheated on him. It's not good. It's not a good story. The point is, there's something wrong with him. I mean, you're gonna hear this the moral of the story. A guy took a gun, got multiple charges. He wet up an entire house with an automatic. This is with 10-20 life. These weren't great guys, and I can go on and on. But for every one
But
of
they
those,
had heart.
yes, they did. But for every one of those, there's a Marvin Jones who I'm gonna be honest with you. Marvin intimidates me, not because I'm afraid of him, but Marvin is crazy. CTE flourishing in the system. He's smart, but he still has that twitch in his eye. Like if I gotta go out there and hit somebody, I'm gonna go hit somebody. And that's the type of personality. It could go either way. It's a tipping point. He can shoot up an entire house, or he can just
He could be all ACC.
or he can be all ACC. But you gotta have those guys.
That's true.
We also have Michael Boulware and Peter Boulware who are hitting you and quoting Bible scriptures when they hit you. Ward Dunn, an amazing person. Charlie Ward. You got to balance. The person who did this better than any person in the history of football, and probably should write a book. Not a book that he wrote. I mean, really, I will buy 20 of these herbs if you just teach me the game, Herb.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that other leadership BS. Teach me the balance. The great citizen to straight goon affiliated balance that if we don't give these boys an education, they're going to rob you.
Yep. What's the ratio?
Like what's
for every goon? How many?
Like
how many Tim Tebow's do you have to have?
Like does Tim Tebow equal 10 goons?
Or the other way around?
Or yeah, like
only you know the perfect math.
Right. It's like you got the because it worked. Like the whole Florida, like they had what's like.
No, it didn't work. It didn't really work for the young men after they left, but it got trophies.
I don't care about them.
Right.
MFTK. I want the results.
Fair.
Once you build the foundation, because what I'm saying, all right, here's all jokes aside. Once you build that foundation, right, when guys come, when the 4-star or the 5-star or the 3-star or the no-star comes in, you're either going to get down or you're going to lay down.
Yeah.
I tell the story of Ty Williams all the time. Ty Williams punched through a damn ATM machine. I'm not afraid of Ty Williams, but I've never. An ATM machine is a very sturdy device.
Why are you not afraid of him if he punched through an ATM machine?
Because I'm not afraid of any. Like if I gotta go, I gotta go.
Okay,
but I'm not starting it though. I'm not gonna go antagonize him. I'm not. Like that's what I'm saying.
Fine line between brave and stupid.
Like if a bear comes in there, if I gotta fight, I gotta fight. But if I gotta run, I'm gonna run. I'm not going to poke the bear and make the bear angry.
I mean, all I'm saying is if I walk up on somebody and you are aware that they punched a hole in the ATM
I'm gonna tell you that they punched
and you don't tell me,
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I appreciate Clint Purvis telling me that he punched, but you know who recruited that guy? Bobby Bowden recruited that guy. He didn't have to come in there and tell him he was the alpha male. The old white man came in there and said, "Hey, son, come on up here, Tyler Hassman, help get a degree, bud. Is that all right, buddy? All right, come on up here, Tyler. Let's go." And they got him up there, got him a degree, played in the NFL.
But I'm going to tell you why Deion's lying about this. Because Deion's got a 5-star wife.
Second 5-star wife.
Right.
A wife.
He didn't look after the heart. I mean, she may be a sweet lady.
No, let me tell you this. Highly coveted wife. His wife was married. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I'm
Babyface Evans.
Babyface.
Babyface Evans is smooth enough.
There's another one.
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
Dang, wait a minute. Oh. And now his other wife.
And she's got her own money.
Yeah. Now the other wife
Pilar
is married or is with a guy named Jay Prince. And he ain't gonna say nothing about it. Jay Prince is that guy. Jay Prince is a real goon.
But here's
He whispers, and stuff gets done.
But here's why I appreciate Tracy Edmonds. I watched the press conference with
She
Dion.
made sure
It
he
was a
was
pep
clean.
rally.
Pep rally.
They blew the whole budget.
And let me tell you something about Tracy Edmonds, Dion's wife. She knew every move that she needed to make when that band started playing. She studied that.
Oh yeah.
Like she had the pom pom. She could have led the thing. Like she knew what she was getting into. She knew she didn't want to sit there on her hands. And she had it going on. And by the way, like this is like a very successful woman. This like
Very successful.
Dion got that better end of this deal with her.
Facts.
So he's not out here recruiting 3 stars.
But
with
yeah,
heart.
that's my like you just like Dion that like you can't say be excellent and then go out and do mediocre things. Because those kids are gonna see it. It's not saying that you're gonna land those 5-star kids. Them kids ain't coming to Jackson State. Not in the first go round. But he is gonna try to get some high end 3 stars and maybe flip a 4-star every now and then. But you're gonna go out there and you're gonna compete. You want those guys. You want the 6'5", 235-pound senior coming out of high school that runs a 4.6.
How long does he last?
They're 2 years.
Yeah.
Like prime is prime.
2
man.
years because he's gonna be so good, the NFL is gonna be like, dude, we gotta get you up here.
Yeah, that's it.
Or
2 years because he's gonna be the next.
or he's gonna
coach of
violate.
Florida State.
Or he's gonna violate something.
I hope. Oh, NCAA violations. I can see that.
All right, we got to get to.
We should do our top 10 list.
I thought we were doing Florida and Georgia again.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I thought you said you want to do the top 10 list next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next
I'm
week.
just excited. I haven't.
Calm down. I know we didn't play your game this week,
Yeah, we did, and I forgot about that.
so we're stacking stuff up for next week. Because by this time next week, the Jack season's gonna be over. So,
Okay, do I have Big Ben too high? Do I have them too low?
do you want to do that? Do you want to do that next, and we can just say bump Florida and Georgia?
No,
No, let's do it for Georgia.
Okay. All right. Florida and Georgia coming up next. Are you doing?
What'd they do on that drive?
Yeah, I do it now.